huge betrayal to all of us, to all of our service members, to all of those first responders on 9/11, to every family that lost a loved one on that day.
Congresswoman, do you not believe that the same could be said for your meeting with Bashar al-Assad?
I don't know how you could equate that. We're talking about a president that is directly...
That you would be meeting with the leader of Syria who could feasibly be responsible for the killings of over 500,000 people, who ordered the chemical attacks on children in his own country?
I will never apologize for doing all that I can to prevent more of my brothers and sisters in uniform from being sent into harm's way to fight another regime change war, the likes of which we have seen in Iraq and Libya and Syria, that have taken so many of our service members' lives, that has taken so many of our taxpayer dollars out of the pockets of people in this country, people who are suffering, people in places like Detroit, like Flint, Michigan, communities across this country, what to speak of the suffering that's been caused. So if that means meeting with a dictator, meeting with an adversary in order to accomplish that mission of keeping the American people safe, making sure our troops are not continuing to be sent on these wasteful wars, putting their lives at risk, and making sure we've got the resources for the American people, I'll do what is necessary. And frankly, that's the kind of commander-in-chief we need, that truly has the courage, just as we've seen in our country's past, how, President Kennedy met with Khrushchev, how Roosevelt not only met with Stalin, a murderous dictator who killed millions of people. Excuse me, sorry, let me finish. Who met not only with Stalin, who killed millions of people, but actually allied with him. Why? Because it was in the best interest of our country and the American people, and to bring about an end to that war. So no, if it means meeting with dictators, if it means working with people who do things that we find abhorrent.
Or meeting with Bashar al-Assad, but not necessarily meeting with the leader of Saudi Arabia, or supporting, or having a relationship with them.
Sure, you're mixing two different things up. I'm talking about having a meeting.
I don't think I'm mixing two different things up. I'm just trying to get clarity on it, because there seems to be some inconsistencies in your views of it.
There's no inconsistency whatsoever. Having a meeting